What's going on, guys? I am back with episode 2 of the NASCAR Heat Career Mode. Today we're actually going to be going after our first sponsor. All we need to do is finish in the top 30, and I think we should be able to do that pretty easily. Now, a couple things I wanted to touch on before we get started. First off, I pointed out yesterday in episode 1, or at the end at least, how to go about switching over to simulation, which is their way of getting rid of assist and somewhat making it more difficult, which is fine. Here's the thing, though, and I touched on this yesterday as well. I use a controller, and whenever you're using a controller, it's quite a bit more difficult to actually handle a car in simulation. There's not enough. There's too much give, really. There's not enough control that you have with a stick as compared to a steering wheel. That being said, I do have kind of an announcement. This time next week, I will actually have a steering wheel myself. So I will be able to race on NASCAR Heat as well as Formula One and other videos, other racing videos with the wheel, and turn off a lot of the assists. Now, I wish you could run normal but turn off individual assists, but you can't do that. So what I'm going to do here for this week at least, I'm going to go ahead and run it under normal conditions. I did increase the difficulty of the competition. I had it set to auto, which should to make it to where it's comparable to me, which it kind of was, because this car is not good at the moment. So it actually dumbed the rest of the field down. I switched it to, I believe, 100% or maybe even 105% of the normal competition, and it's quite a bit more challenging. So I do expect we're going to run into a problem, not a problem, but a little bit more difficult time. So let's go ahead and get right into it and see what we do. Again, keep in mind, all we're really looking for is that top 30, and hopefully we can get a sponsor. So we will see what happens. We're going to Texas Motor Speedway. I tell you what, Kyle Busch, they have him on screen here. Kyle Busch is one of the best at Texas. Quite incredible, really. Alright, so I do have manual transmission set. There we go. I do have manual transmission sets. I like being able to control yeah, you can tell it's just so much slower. It's so much slower when you have it set to normal. Because normal, I believe, gives you things like traction control and things like that. Doesn't give you braking assist, which is good. If it gave you braking assist, I would have to run it on simulation, even with the controller. But I definitely cannot wait for that wheel so that I can change this up a bit here. $33.76. Now I kind of ran a practice here originally, and I kind of came into this originally, and I kind of expect what they're going to run into. Oh, another thing I did change, just to make it go a little bit quicker in the future, I switched it to quick qualify. 30-31. Yeah, we're just not gonna be. We're kind of averaging about 33. So I expect we're probably gonna start 40th. Because again, they are running, I believe, right around 31 seconds.
Go.
And right now we just don't have the car to be able to run 31 seconds here. This is going to be our get up to speed lap. We should have 2 laps here. Oh, that was rough. Tagged the wall pretty good right there. I saw the wall coming. I was just kind of closing my eyes and hoping it would hook. Yeah, 33.3. Yeah, 40th. Kind of expected that, but yeah, they ran 38. Alright. It's alright. Again, 10 positions. That's all we need. See if we can get a quick start. Oh, contact the wall right there. Yeah, I think I have shifted to fourth just a little too quick there. Kind of messed myself over.
Stay high. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Alright. One at a time here.
Five laps to go. Still there.
We'll be able to get 2 right here.
Still
He's
there.
not giving me
All
room.
clear. Car low. Still there. Clear low.
Casey Kane's having just as rough of a race here as he does in real life.
Still there. Still there. Stay high. Still there. Still there.
Oh, I was not expecting him to check up like that.
Car low. You're all clear. All clear.
The spotter, I hate the fact that the spotter is not very accurate. Like they'll tell you car low,
Still there.
but what they won't tell you is
All clear.
when you're 3 wide.
Clear low.
Alright, so we got our top 30. Barely. See if we can get Busher here.
Last lap. Stay high. Still there.
Not worth it. Like I said, all we need is top 30, so try to get him again this turn, but I'm not going to do anything crazy.
Still there. Stay high. Still there. We'll get him next time.
29th. Not the best run, but when you're starting 40th, you know, it is what it is. 87 speed rating, that's kind of my average. I don't think you'll get much higher than that with a controller. But alright. Finish. So there we go. Hopefully this gets us our sponsor. Great news. Mog. I don't know. Steering and suspension is impressed with your driving and wants to offer you a sponsorship. All right. $5,000 per race. Not bad. Not bad at all. And now we actually have a red car. So that is very awesome. And suddenly we are immediately to the new season. So apparently we skipped the whole rest of the season. That's weird. Daytona 500 winner gets $11,250, but Texas gets $25,000. Richmond gets $30,000. Yeah, some of these are not right. Dover doesn't even have a name. I see, they're just going up per race. Alright, 125,000, not bad. Alright, team. Welcome to team page. From here, you can use your winnings to purchase better tools, personnel, and facilities. Alright. Alright, so right now we have no money. And we need to start by upgrading our garage space. So we should have that in 2 races since we get 5,000 per race. Well, maybe 1, depending on how we finish in the Daytona 500. Alright, so let's see. Alright. And there we are, number 36. Alright, so we got our first sponsor, and the race to the chase begins now. Career race settings. Let's see, what is that? Oh, here we can change the race length. So we'll change it here. Yeah, oh. Yes. Is that it? I think so. Nothing else that I can change on here? No. Alright. So, again, that is it for now, guys. I do look forward to continuing this series with you. Again, I have some other series planned as well. But in the meantime, I hope you did like this edition, if you will. And be looking for the episode 3 tomorrow when we start the Daytona 500. Alright, once again, guys, if you liked the video, please hit that like button. It helps me a lot. And as always, guys, if you want to stay up to date with all the videos coming up in the future, whether it be my career mode, when I do end up going over to multiplayer here, again, I want to wait till I get that wheel to do that. As well as maybe some Formula 1 here in the coming days. So I've got a lot of stuff planned. I'm really excited to see where this channel is going. I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, if you like where it's going, just hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter. I do stream usually on the weekends, and I'll usually post it on my Twitter that I'm going to stream. So definitely check me out on there, so you can stay up to date on everything that's going on this channel. Again, thank you so much for everything you guys do, watching my videos from the 1 view to the 5, 10, 15 views that I get on a video. Every little bit is appreciated, so thanks so much, guys, and I do sincerely look forward to seeing each and every one of you again real soon.
Against the machine, deck stacked up, but I'm still cutting. At the bark of this tree, dog, I'm still hunting. Baby, I got a couple bruises, I'm still nursing, but I'm pressed through, so let the news surface. Life, I'ma conquer you by any means. Break out of Charlotte's Web, be a Queen City king. Rain in the schoolyard, rain in the home, rain at the workplace, weather all the storms. Gotta focus, it's late in the hour now. PlayStation broke, I haven't paid it in a while now. Great gift, great grind, let love lead. What good is it to feed a seed that we don't teach? Preach, correctly portion these meals. Can't be a slave to these Xbox deals. Nah, family first, cause money comes and money goes. But for my son to be a man, he need his dad home.